How do you know when you've got a negative assumption running that is causing havoc on your reality? Today, I wanted to take you through a really simple process that is going to help you identify when you have a negative assumption running so that you can pause what you're doing, stop, and rewrite that assumption on the spot then and there so that assumption doesn't have to keep wreaking havoc on your reality. And I'm going to share with you a personal example that is going to illustrate exactly what I'm talking about, so stick around. This channel is all about simplifying the amazing law of assumption teachings and making them as practical as possible so that you can apply these amazing teachings to your reality and get results fast. My name is Hedley Derenzie and I'm a qualified life coach. If you would like support with rewriting, rescripting, reimagining any part of your reality and seeing a change very quickly, I am available for one-to-one law of assumption coaching. I also have a free 21-day set yourself up with the ultimate self-concept course, which is the ultimate story that you want to be telling. And I have my new book, I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money, that is now available for download. You will find all of those details in the box below this video or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. But for now, let's get into it. Okay, today I wanted to share with you a really simple process that is going to help you identify when you need to pause what you're doing in reality and go in and rewrite an assumption that is causing havoc on your reality. Because what's happening is you'll have a situation in reality, an event, a circumstance, a condition in reality that will play out. You will have a thought or feeling about that situation that will either be positive or negative. And what tends to happen is we just have those thoughts and feelings and then we move on. We don't actually do anything with them, and then we go into the next moment and we'll have a different experience that will cause a different set of thoughts and feelings, and then we go into the next moment, and what we're actually doing is we are just running through reality, responding to reality or reacting to reality without any conscious awareness and without actually doing anything to change the negative assumptions. We're just in reality, reaction, reality, reaction, reality, reaction mode. Now, if we're not changing the assumptions that are causing our reality throughout the day, we are going to continue being in that cycle of something happens in reality, we react to it. Something happens in reality, we react to it. Something happens in reality, we react to it. And you can spend an entire lifetime in that cycle just reacting or responding to reality without actually doing any internal work to change the story that's causing the reality. So I wanted to give you this really simple process. You've got your situation in reality. You have your feelings and thoughts about it. What we forget is that it's the assumptions below the surface of our awareness that's actually causing this whole cycle. If you have a negative feeling towards an event, it is not the event that is causing the feeling. It is the assumption beneath the level of awareness that is causing the event to then cause the feeling. So your feelings need to be front and center of your awareness. You need to be aware of how you're feeling as you go throughout the day. If you are feeling off, or if there's something that doesn't feel right, if you feel bad, that is an indication for you to stop, because it's not the event that's causing you to feel that way, even though it appears to be so. It's the assumption running in the background that's causing that projection. And if you're not stopping and arresting that narrative is just going to continue on and on and on for the rest of your life. Now, we go through this cycle so many times throughout the day, so you're not going to catch all of them. But if something really doesn't feel good, don't override it. Don't just ignore it. We have to become more aware of how we're feeling in each moment, and as best we can, give ourselves some time and space throughout the day to become aware of what's actually causing those negative experiences in reality. I'm going to give you an example that is going to make sense. This is actually a really simple situation. It appears simple on the surface, and it's got to do with me adding music to my videos, which some of you will be aware of. As you will notice, there is no music in today's video, and there won't be music in next week's video either. Thank you so much for your feedback, which I really appreciate. This experience was really awesome for me because it helped me identify a narrative that was running that I wasn't aware of. So I'm going to reverse engineer it for you so you can understand how I apply this process to my own reality. So what was happening for me was I put music to my videos, but something didn't feel quite right about it. And I wasn't quite sure, I couldn't quite get a hold of what that was, so I put a post on my community page and I got feedback. I needed some feedback from reality because I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. I put the post out, what do people think of the music, and thank you very much for being kind and gentle with your feedback, was, hey, the music's distracting, I don't like it, just go back to the way things were. You Are Me pushed out reflecting back my subconscious. So if the feedback is no, I don't like the music, that's me. That's my subconscious going no to the music. But consciously, I'm saying yes to the music because I'm putting it into my video. So I'm going, I need to put music in my video, but the feedback from reality is saying no to the music. So I know I'm out of alignment. Consciously, I'm saying yes to the music. Subconsciously, I'm saying no to the music because you're my reality reflecting me back. So I'm like, okay, something's not right here. What's going on? Now, I know that there's a negative assumption running somewhere in my subconscious because I can see I'm out of alignment. I'm saying yes to one thing, my reality is saying no to it. Okay, it's all coming from me. So I'm like, okay, well, where did this come from? And then I realized that over the last few months, I have been receiving these emails, and you can tell it's like a spammy email because the email will say something like, hey, Hedley, I'm a subscriber of your channel. I really love your work, awesome content, blah, blah, blah. But you're not doing this, 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 and this, and I can help you do this, 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 and this. Let me know if you want me to send you samples of my work. Now, I'm getting a lot of those emails, and they're all with the same format, so I know it's like a marketing thing, so I don't respond to any of them, and I just delete them. However, I've been getting so many of those emails that I realized that the message in those emails was slipping into my subconscious that I'm not doing enough with my videos, and I've got to add music, and I've got to add B-roll, and I've got to do more. I remember when I got those emails, they didn't feel great, and I kept ignoring them, but they were sort of like playing in the background, like, oh, I'm not doing enough to be doing more. So those feelings were running in the background. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Those emails, in reality, they're also being caused by me. So what's the message in those emails? Well, the message is you're not doing enough. Anything with a not doing enough, or you don't have enough, or there's not enough, or it's not enough, it's all coming from the narrative, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not enough. So then I'm like, okay, well, where did that come from? That's when it hit me. Many months ago, I don't even know when, I went down to one video a week. That one video a week triggered the not enough story. So I've got to do more. I've got to be more. I've got to have more. I've got to whatever more, blah, blah, blah. But I'm working with these teachings, so I'm able to rewrite the story. So I'm choosing consciously, I am enough, and so I'm able to arrest that. And then the following day, I received a $1,000 lotto win, just as a beautiful reflection that I had rewritten that story and my reality was reflecting it back. So you want to do this with your reality. You want to be able to look at a situation in reality and notice how it's making you feel. If it's making you feel icky or bad or depressed or sad or anything that is an experience you don't want to be feeling, it's not the situation causing it. It's an assumption that's running in your subconscious that is causing it, and that's what you want to bring to the conscious surface. Because our assumptions are subconscious, we don't know what assumptions are causing our reality. So you may need to take some time and space out of your day to figure it out, to reverse engineer it, to ask the questions. What might be the assumption that is causing this situation to show up in my reality? Your reality is a reflection. It's reflecting back the assumptions in the subconscious. So we need the feedback of reality to know what's going on in the subconscious. But if we're not aware of what's happening, we're going to be in a reality react cycle. Reality react, reality react, reality react, and we're not actually going to be changing anything. So your feelings are your antenna. It's like your alarm system that goes off. If you feel bad about something, that's your alarm system. I think Abraham Hicks calls it your emotional guidance system. If you feel bad about something, that is an indication you need to stop what you're doing at some point throughout the day and reverse engineer that situation to understand what's the assumption that is causing that event in reality. The events in your reality are not causing the way you feel. If you feel bad about something that's happening, it's not the situation that's causing it. It's the assumption that's causing the situation that's causing you to feel that way about it. You have to arrest the assumption, and the assumption's in your subconscious. So you've got to do some investigative work. You've got to be a detective to yourself and figure out what the hell is going on. What is causing me to act like this? Why am I wanting to add music to my videos when I don't want to be adding, this is more work for me. Like, I don't want to add music to my videos. So why am I adding music to my videos? What the hell's going on? Have a play with it. Simple, simple, simple. If you feel bad about something, if something is happening in your reality that is making you feel bad, stop, reverse engineer it. What is the assumption that is causing that situation? The situation isn't causing you to feel that way. The feeling is a response to the situation that was caused by an assumption in your subconscious. And because it's in your subconscious, you are not going to be aware of it. So you need to do some internal digging. You need to figure it out. Otherwise, that assumption is going to remain active and you are going to continue playing it out and then feeling bad and playing it out and feeling bad and playing it out and thinking that life is happening to you. You have got no influence over it, and law of assumption is a bunch of bullshit. This doesn't work. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I need another video. I need another book. I need another course. Doesn't have to be this way. It's a lot easier. Reality isn't happening to you. It's happening because of you. You are the cause of your reality. It's all coming from you. It's all coming from your subconscious assumptions. The more aware you are of your assumptions, then the more command you have of the narrative that's causing your reality. And all I did with the not enough story, I just changed it to enough. I am enough. And then I reminded myself that I am enough. And then I won the lottery. So, you know, it worked. I'll leave it there. Please report back your success with this, and if you would like additional support, I am available, so you'll find all of the details below. Have a wonderful week. Please remember, you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. Whatever you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you, assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing time. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Bye.